Year 3, it's Miss Talbot. So this is your third session this week on statistics, but today we're going to be looking at bar charts. So a bar chart is a chart that's made of bars basically, and the bars are at different heights and that represents numbers. It's actually a really good clear way to show sizes. You can see which information is more or less, just have a quick glance. So we'll make sure we follow our steps to success today when we are looking at bar charts and answering questions. So the one I'm going to share with you now is this one. So the children from 2B voted on their favourite colour and they showed this data in a bar chart which looks like this. So just like we were looking at the headings on our pictogram, we need to do the same here. So I'm looking at my x-axis at the bottom and it's telling me the different colours. We've got red, blue, green, yellow and pink. And our y-axis, looking at the side here, has the number of children. You might have noticed that we've got a title missing. A little challenge for you now. I wonder if you can think of a good title. Remember, the title actually has to link to the data that you're looking at. So this information might help you. We know the children are in 2B and we know that they're voting for their favourite colour. So we need to put that information into a title. I wonder if you can think of a good one for me. Okay, now it's really important to remember that bar charts have different scales. You must look at the numbers on your y-axis. And these lines here show intervals. And each line here represents a number, a scale going up the side. So I've got 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The scale in this bar chart is 2. The intervals are going up in 2s. So if I was reading this bar chart, let's just have a look at, for example, pink. I would look at the intervals, follow it along. There are 6 children who liked the colour pink in 2B. But look at green. Green is in the middle of the scale between the intervals. So if we've got 4 here and 6 here, the number between 4 and 6, if it's going up in 2s as well, is 5. So 5 children in 2B like green. Okay, let's have a look at a few questions together now. So question 1, how many children chose yellow and pink all together? Okay, read my question. Let's now have a look. So how many children chose yellow? I'm looking at yellow, I'm following it up, I'm going along. It's between numbers, so between 8 and 10, so it's 9 children that like yellow and pink. Let's have a look at pink. We did that one just now, 6 children. So by looking at the scale, I have seen the numbers for both and it's asking all together. That's an addition question, so I just need to add those two together. I'm going to add together my yellow children and my pink children. 9 add 6 equals 15. Okay, question 2. How many more children chose red than blue? This is another how many more question, or you could call it a what's the difference question. It means the same thing. We did some of these with our pictograms, didn't we? So just to remind you, there are 2 ways you can solve this. So you can count on. Now, red, I know there are 4 children that like red. And blue, if it's 6 is here, that's going to be in between, 7 children like blue. So to work out the difference, I'm going to put 4 in my head and I'm just going to count on. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I think my answer is 3. You could check by doing it the other way. You could do a subtraction. If 7 children like blue and 4 children like red, 7 take away 4 will tell you the difference, what's left in between, which is 3, isn't it? Now I'm doing a little doodle on here as well, just like I did on my pictogram. I like drawing on my bar charts. It kind of helps me see the difference. So I've done a line here showing me where both would be the same, and then how many more, my difference would be this part here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting 3 every time. So it's really good actually doing it in different ways. It's a good way of checking, because most people say these are the trickiest questions, the how many more questions, the what's the difference questions, which is why I've given you another one. What is the difference between the number of children who like green and yellow? Okay, so this time we're comparing these two. Same method as question 2. This is one I want you to have a go at yourself. So you could either count on, I'll give you a little bit of a hand. I'm looking at green and I can see it's between 4 and 6. How many children like green? Did you get 5? Brilliant. So yellow, I'm looking, how many children like yellow? It's between 8 and 10. So my answer is 9. I wonder if you got 9 as well. I've got the two numbers, but now I have to work out the difference. Are you going to count on? Are you going to do a subtraction with those numbers? Or if you're able to do a little doodle on yours, maybe you could do a drawing like I did on my one. Give it a go. See if you get the answer that I got. I got the answer 4. Try those methods. See if you get the answer 4 as well. When you've had a go at that question, on the next slide, you are going to have your own bar chart with some questions. Remember, same as before, follow these steps, read the headings, read the scale. It's really important that you're making sure that you're not just looking at the intervals, but checking if a bar goes between numbers to make sure you're getting the right answer. Read your questions really carefully. Remember, think, what is the question asking me to do? How can I solve it? When you've answered the question, have a double check. Make sure that it makes sense. Good luck!